Hey everyone, you're watching Ash on Comics. My name is Ash, and this is Daredevil number 3, today's comic. With me, as always, is Stan the Man, his pal Forky. Got a big drink, got a great comic. This comic is written by Chip Zdarsky, illustrated by Marco Cicchetto. Music in the background is Backdraft. I already covered issues 1 and 2. I've talked about some of those things, like the music by Hans Zimmer. It really goes great with these books. Yeah, I can't speak enough about that. Watch the review of 2 for more. Scroll, jeez. This book I loved. Thank you, Sergeant Bats, for donating this book to the channel. And to me, digital copy, I probably would not have read these books without Sergeant Bats. And that's one of the great things about being into comics. It's part of the reasons I do this channel, is to be in the conversation, to meet other fans of the hobby, to share that joy that only comic fans understand. You know, you go talk to some normie on the street and you're like, oh, talk about Daredevil comic and Chip Zdarsky or whatever. They're just gonna like, what are you, some sort of weirdo? But comic fans understand. And I was anti-Marvel, and I still mostly am anti-Marvel. Modern Marvel. I'm a big Marvel geek fanboy from the day, but the current Marvel system and the environment and everything for the past several years, I mean, pretty much since Marvel Now, has just been a total shit show. They have cleaned up a few things. Chip Zdarsky, who is a raving SJW, used to be really outspoken on social media and shitting on fans or whatever, has cleaned up his act for the past year, has just shut up and put his head down and just gone to work. And oh man, his like, he's just come out of nowhere and become this superstar writer. I would not have read Daredevil, even though Daredevil is one of my favorite Marvel characters. I would have just been like, Zdarsky, Daredevil, pass. But Bats has been a good friend of the channel and to me, and we talk a lot about comics, and he kind of knows what I like and everything, and he just sent me in DMs. He's like, here, have these comics, read them. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, even though I wasn't interested at the time, I was very appreciative, like as a gift, like when someone gives you something that's, even if it wasn't something you were looking for, you know, it's like, that's very meaningful that someone will give you something. I don't ever take that for granted. And so I was like, wow, thanks, Bats. I'm going to read these, you know, because you gave them to me. And I'm going to do a review on them. He's like, oh, you don't have to do, he's like, you don't have to do a review if you don't want or whatever, but I just wanted you to have these. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do a review and I'm going to credit you as you know, is it okay if I credit you? He's like, I don't care. But I feel it's important that he gets credit, and I'm thankful. So, anyways, I would not have read these books without him, and now that I am, now I'm actually buying them. Although, sad to say, Bats gave me the first 3 issues of Daredevil. I went to the store, and I went and I bought issues 6 and 7. That's the new arc. And a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I'll get you 4 and 5 when I buy them when I go to the store next week or whatever. But since that time, Bats has kind of had a falling out with comics and is like, I'm done buying Marvel and DC and all this. You know, you can watch his channel hear it from him about what he's doing. But so I was like, oh, so that means you're not getting the Daredevils? It's like, no, sorry. I was like, dang it. Damn it. So I got to go find those issues somewhere. It's tough to find. They're hard to find. It's not like Hawkman, which by the way is best comic on the shelf. Those are cheap. No one cares about Hawkman. Daredevil, though, you get all the freaking speculators and everyone. You can't find, like, you got 5th printings of them and stuff, and I don't like that. Anyways, on with this stupid show. Sorry, I just called my show stupid. Stan, I'm not very good at this. You got to teach me better. So got Kingpin at some gala, whatever. He's the mayor. And it's No Fear Part 3. Here's the credits. Here's the people ruining Marvel Comics. And we got Daredevil on the street, bleeding out. It happens fast. The shock hits with the bullet, and I pass out. Come back and play dead. Just listen and focus with my radar sense. Higgins! Higgins! One thing people never realize, at least those in the know. Get up, Higgins, I radioed it in! Is that I no longer have a natural front. My radar sense doesn't point in a direction. You got him? Yeah, let's wrap this up. My senses reach out all around me, so if you're at my back, I may as well be looking right at you. So he's approaching with the cuffs. Daredevil's playing dead. He's just doing his job. What? Oh! So I go easy. Freeze! Damn it! Crack, crack, crack. Shots hit the corner of the building. Keep going, keep going. Damn it! Daredevil has escaped custody and is traveling south from 10th between 53rd and 52nd. I repeat. Bullet lodged in my shoulder. I almost didn't get over the fence. I won't be able to climb to get away. Need to stick to street level. Second cop called for backup. I can hear the sirens from blocks away getting louder. Fisk made me public enemy number 1, aided by whoever framed me for murder. Cops will shoot it on sight again. Need to. Damn it, Foggy. I hate when you're right. So he's going to the store. And this Foggy, in the previous issue, had said, like, just drop the mask, go around as Matt Murdock. No one's looking for Matt Murdock. You good? Officers will start converging south. We should stay here. Like an amateur. In case he doubles back. Hey, Cole. I read the stories. I know what he's capable of. And I still let him get the drop. Like an amateur. Once. That's all he gets. Insanity. A masked man beating up people. Everyone looks the other way. Daredevil, did you see him? What's that? Daredevil? Nah, man, but if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Yeah, guy saved my cousin and put that ass who attacked her in the hospital. There's no law here, no system, no accountability. And so you see the cop look around, obviously we know that's the reader, that's Matt Murdock walking, but the cop looks down and sees the red shoes. Daredevil spotted on 9th, heading towards 52nd. Gotcha. Dressed as a civilian, red hair, green jacket, black sweatpants, red boots. I'm in pursuit. So Daredevil, of course, this is really cool how he did this panel here. Daredevil hears that all. He's a super hearing, super senses. So he just bolts. Hey, freeze! Damn it, gun's missing. Must have dropped in the fight. No matter. So Daredevil puts on his mask. He's in the run. Backup's here. We get a cool hopping over the hood of the car. He's running down the street. Cops are here. This is over. Kingpin is just there to watch it all happen. Into the line, murderer. He's right. Damn it, he's right. After all this time, after all the dangers I faced, deep down I've always knew this is how it ended. You see Daredevil just standing in the middle. Cops all surrounded. I love the street lights. I like New York at night. Drawn like this. It's just classic, iconic imagery. Arrested, unmasked for all my crimes by the police. Officer Beliski, how's your partner? Doc says he's gonna be in full recovery thanks to, and you, Sergeant Thompson. How's the Williams family? They're good. Told me to thank you if I ever saw them again. Unbelievable. You're all officers of the law, and you let this unrestricted and dangerous civilian in a devil's costume run around your city? Look at him, he's all pointing out and yelling. Doing the things that would have one of us up on charges? Somebody give me a gun so I can do my job and arrest this. And they're just like, everyone's like pointing guns. What? Daredevil's holding the gun up. You're just like, now, this is something you have to take only in comics. In real life, you pull the gun up like that, everyone just shoots you, you're dead. Like, don't ever do this. If you got a gun, don't hold it at all, the handle. Like, just maybe hold it by the tip, hold it away from your body, get laid down flat on the ground. This is if you don't want to get shot. But it works for the comics, a dramatic scene. I like how his upper torso is all in the shadows. Kind of the wind blowing his jacket. It's all done for dramatic effect. And he slides the gun over to the police's feet, puts up his dukes. And then the cops like comes forward, and it's mano a mano. Circle of heartbeats surround us, fast and loud. But they won't interfere. Half these cops I've saved over the years, and the other half are dirty and scared. They know me. No matter what, this guy's a cop, so I won't hurt him too bad. The bullet is a ball of fire pushing against everything inside my shoulder. Need to focus on my left side. He's already swinging wild. I can clock. And then, fell for the feint. Can't. And they're fighting, they're dodging. Need to wrap this up. He's clearly a boxer, but I'm Daredevil, the man without. And then just bull charges him. Smashes him on a car. Damn. Fear. Pulls back. Hard haymaker to the frickin' jaw. Boom, boom. Just pounding Daredevil in the face. Do me a favor. Stay down. My senses don't point in any one direction. Again, return to the theme that he talked about, just like in the last issue. So I feel everyone's faces, all looking towards me. Remember this couple? Everyone's watching. Everyone sees the fool in the costumes under arrest. I feel the lights on me through the throbbing pain and the blood. Everybody, you're under arrest. Oh shit. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And so Cole's about to take the mask off, and I loved what happened next. And Daredevil's, his mask is coming off. A lifetime pain shoots through every inch of me. I can't fight this. I'm sorry, Foggy. I can't. This other cop shows up. Hey, are you kidding? I don't know who the hell you are, but you're definitely not New York. This man has done good for the city, for other cops. He may not be official police, but he's police as far as I'm concerned, and we look out for our own. I know you got to take him in, and I get that. He broke the law, but we don't perp walk cops. Let him keep the mask until we get to the station. And that was like right on. Like that was a really great way to handle the scene. I respect so this cop is like, I get what you're doing. You have to do this, but we're going to still do it out of respect. We're going to give Daredevil the dignity he's earned. I was just, good job, Zdarsky. Fine. I don't even care. You New York boys need your heads checked. This partner's coming in. Hey, partner. And they're talking about different things, and Kingpin makes a comment, and it should be perfect. The swan song of the New York's infamous murdering devil vigilante. You were right, Wesley. We need to savor this moment. Back to the office. Call the screenwriter. So Kingpin's just sitting there enjoying it. Like, grab the pop. The whole get the popcorn meme. I guess like what Kingpin's doing. But next thing we know, something shoots a car light. Daredevil's just sitting in the back. And it's like, what the fuck? And then, down. And people are like, panicking. Come back. Just gunfire raining down hell. And you're just like, what's going on? Don't fire unless you have a clear shot. What? Need to break the cuffs, but my arm is useless. People might die. I can't have that happening. Losing. Which directions are they coming from? Oh shit, this is bad. Just machine gun fire everywhere. We have a 10-13, multiple shots fired. Electricity is out for several blocks. And then all of a sudden, some smoke canisters come in. Damn it, smoke bombs too. Cough. It's a full-scale attack. Kapa. And at this point, you're kind of like, I think I might know what's happening here. No visuals on how many are attacking. Cole, get down. And it's a breakout. A fucking breakout. Come on, where? And he looks around. Damn it. And the door is broken off. Daredevil's crawling away. You set this up. Who's attacking us? Who? Don't. And then from behind. Senses all messed up. can't. And Cole's arms limp. All I know is this is bad. Fade to black. Congrats, you'll live. Where? But even better than that, you've seen the light. Crime and punishment. And I was like, oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Now, Punisher, I believe, if my memory and history serves correctly, started off as a Spider-Man villain. But he made his name in Daredevil. He became the great Daredevil villain. He became, obviously so great that they turned him into a hero and got his own book or whatever. But holy shit, his ties to Daredevil are iconic. And that's where I fell in love with the Punisher. And to me, Daredevil and Punisher are like two peas in a pod. They go together so great. I'm so happy that Netflix tied them in to the Daredevil storyline, like got it right. And I love that Daredevil gets rescued by the Punisher. And the whole time I was reading these previous scenes when the guns, I was like, oh shit, Punisher's coming to his aid. Like, because they don't get along, right? Daredevil doesn't agree with Punisher's antics because Punisher kills and Daredevil doesn't kill. So they're adversaries. But Punisher doesn't have a problem per se with what Daredevil does. He basically thinks Daredevil's an idiot. It's like, dude, you're just, just why are you letting these punks go? Like, give him a bullet to the head. So, but he doesn't think Daredevil's a bad guy, right? So they're not really enemies. The only reason they're adversaries is because Daredevil can't stand what Punisher does. It's not a two-way street. So naturally, Punisher would come and help Daredevil. Daredevil's one of his guys. I just loved it. It's so fitting. It's great. Now I want to see what Zdarsky does with Punisher. This series is fan-freaking-tastic. It's really enjoyable. It's another 4-star book. It's not super perfect. It's like, Ash, why aren't you giving it a 5-star? Because this was close, right? If the art was a little better, it could. It's a tough thing. 4 is not a bad rating. Remember, when I give a 4-star review, that's a really solid book. 5 stars are the things that I really want to give out cautiously so that they make an impact. When I say this is a 5-star book, you're just going to be like, oh shit, hold the phone, If I give them out to every really great book, then it's just like, oh, it's like an Amazon review. Everything gets 5-star review, 4 stars is really solid. 3 is, standard, what you should expect. 3 is what you should expect. 4 is above expectations. 5 is fucking, unreal. So this is great. Don't look at that as a slight at all. And you might even think it's a 5-star book for you if you're a big Punisher. There might be elements subjectively to you that you like even more than I do that are going to elevate this. I was just about to say I can't rate this any higher, but I just admitted that I could. Stan, you gave us a great character. Zdarsky is bringing this home for you. I bet you're proud at what he's doing. Forky says this book's not trash, and he would know. You should buy this book. Highly recommend it. Thanks, Bats, for donating it to the channel. And I'm just sorry that you didn't get 4 and 5 because you're missing out, buddy. But I understand your feelings. Maybe you'll get them as back issues. So I love comics. This is why I love comics. It's good enough to make me buy Marvel comics. And that should be all that needs to be said. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Put your comments down below. Tell me what you think, what you're enjoying in comics, what comics I should be reading, what you want me to review. Join the Discord to get, talk to us more directly. Bats is on there a lot. My boy Quirks, a.k.a. Jimmy. Eric Breen, who's the consummate, who's kind of like our right hand. He's kind of the Alfred of our little thing here. And by the way, don't read this while eating Milky Way. This is a gummy bear experience only. #CandyGate. Thanks for watching.